Alright, what's up, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Chumbles and I'm back with another video. And this time just a little bit of a different kind of video. This time we are going to be watching one of my games. This is in Plat 4 to Plat like 1 ELO or MMR. And we're just going to look at what I do this game, the new build that I do, and just kind of go over what I've done right, what I've done wrong, because it's basically the best way to learn from your mistakes and stuff like that. So, as for lanes, we are versus Galio top, which is kind of interesting. I thought it was Jack's top at very first, but looks like he ended up being the jungler and then Galio being the top laner, which isn't too surprising, as we're seeing a lot of Galios being played, but more specifically into the mid, just because of his AP ratios and his MR shield that he has. So let's just speed this up somehow. Not the best with this software yet. I'm gonna try to make this kind of easy to follow, but not to make it too boring, just because it is a replay, not a live gameplay. But I'm hoping that you guys will take away from this. So, just so you guys know, the runes, which are my tank ones, because I did think I was going against Jax, and I really do believe that Grasp right now is the best rune beside the Klepto. And right here we just get caught and die. Well, the jungler got caught and I followed when I shouldn't have. I should just let the jungler die. And the reason for that is I wasn't level 3 yet, so I don't have my Q in either form, which is really bad because it's a lot of your damage just gone. Secondly, I only have D shield at that point in time. And the reason for D shield is so I can heal up Galio's poke and not get bullied out of lane too hard. Because even with Galio being a melee champ, and you might think to yourself that this is a super easy matchup, you just poke him down, then you win. But when you have people that actually kind of know what they're doing, they don't let you just get abused, and they know how to play the champion properly, which this guy actually does. He's pushing in the lane like he's supposed to, and he's just shoving in as much as he can and trying not to get autoed down too much. But I am trying to abuse my Grasp passive here as much as possible, that is. You don't want to go into huge minion wave to get an auto attack off, because it won't be worth it in the end for you. You're going to end up losing close to like 200-ish HP. So, not worth it in huge waves. Just clear the wave and then weave in your pokes once your Grasp is up. And you can switch forms if you guys want, but in the instance where you're trying to poke and farm, I've noticed that early on, because you don't have any points into your alt's cooldown especially is not very low, and you do end up either having to push the wave for no reason, or you have to lose CS. So, and I think with the not recent patch, but the second one, like the 8.2 patch, I do believe they changed range to getting stacks for Grasp, the health, permanent health. I think it's 4 now or something. I think they buffed it. I'm pretty sure they buffed it, which is why I decided that I don't need to keep switching just to get that extra 1 health if it means losing a bunch of CS for no reason. So we are up in CS. My CS could definitely be better though. I do miss a couple here and there, but overall my CSing has been really, really well. Not to like brag or anything, but that was one of my personal goals that I want to have going into the season, was to be able to CS better. And so far on the 3 main champs I've been playing, which are Trinomir, Nidalee, and Gangplank, I've been pretty good. So yeah, just pretty happy about that. And of course the demolish, boom, hit that tower. And I know Galio's bot lane here, so I'm hard pushing this lane in, trying to get the minions in as fast as possible. If you're trying to push as fast as possible, by the way, the first 3 minions, the melee ones right here, those ones, if they die first, you actually push in harder. But if it's under tower like it was there, it doesn't really matter which ones you're killing first. But in the instance right here, I'm killing the first ones because it pushes the wave faster than if you killed the range ones. So just a tip. And right now, Galio's tower is pretty low. And boom, first item, might be a little shock, but Black Cleaver. Now, this was more or less a test, but over the course of the games that I have used Black Cleaver, I really do feel like it's not actually that bad. Now, the core with this build is Black Cleaver, Blade the Rune King, and essentially Fam Dancer, or tanky kind of items. But the reason Black Cleaver first is, 1, I want to get the health from it as well as the cooldown. But if I can get onto the towers, I'm also chunking it really hard with Demolish. And I'm just kind of stalling out and just waiting. I believe I take Gathering the Storm. And I'll confirm that, or I guess I won't, but I don't know if I can switch them here. Yeah, I don't think I can. Just kind of unfortunate. Unless there's another way to check, but I don't see that. So yeah, I will have the runes on the screen, but I do believe I take Gathering the Storm because, 1, the passive is obviously good. That's why you take it. But when I look at my team, I'm thinking, okay, we have Veigar, we have Xayah, and looking at their team, they have Twitch and Jax. So those are already 4 champs that really aim for late game. And if you verse champs that aim for late game, usually that's how the game will end up going, because of the fact that people feel like even if they have a lead, they're just better when they're in the late game. So Galio here gets caught out, and I abuse that and kill him. So nothing too special. I just land my spears, then I just hit him with a combo, and see you later. So now I get to push in, and this tower is now mine. Thank you very much. And I noticed that ASOL is coming up, so I want to get out of there as fast as possible. And now, as you can see, with my build, I do have the Mercs and the Bilgewater. So Merc Treads, obviously, because they just have crazy amounts of CC, as well as a good amount of just magic damage. So best of both worlds with the item purchase there, and Tabby's just really not that useful in this situation. If you do notice though, Jax does have the Rift Herald, And boom, look at that damage that you get onto tower. Isn't that crazy? That's so much damage. And then Jax thinks that he can 1v1 me for some reason. And I get the kill, but Asol, alas, had to be there and kill me. But not too bad. We get the tower below half, kill Jax. Unfortunately, I do give my bounty over to the Asol, I believe. I believe I give him a bounty because I had the 2 kills. But overall, giving 1 kill for the other team getting 2 kills-ish, like worth of gold, or 1 kill, but 2 players get gold, doesn't make it too worth it. But on the plus side, I did end up getting my damage in on the tower, which is really what I want to get. And I forgot I didn't put music. I'll put that. Oh, that's pretty loud. Hopefully that's... Is that good? Maybe that's too low. Wait. Oh, it's on 0. Okay, there. Hopefully that's better. And like I said, going for that Blade the Rune King, just you're gonna get so many autos in that you proc the Black Cleaver passive. And I thought Jax was gonna go in and kill. So I noticed their team is coming, so I'm just running. I'm pretty fast kitty right now, which is great. So I'm not too worried about kills. And then here, there, I thought, so Xayah pinged that she was on the way. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to stick on this guy. I have the buffs. I can just auto him down, make my Xayah come, and then we're going to be fine, right? But she came really late for some reason, and then this happens. So we get this like little micro throw going on here, which obviously not good. And the next item that I'm going is Frozen Mallet because of their team. I can easily kite them. And a champion like Asol, for example, if I can slow him somehow, that really just destroys his ability to stick on people with his orbs. And they get Baron. So the reason this game's really perfect is, 1, I make mistakes. For instance, not warding enough. I can already just tell that I'm not warding enough. 2, I think my build is fine. But the next thing is really just being a nuisance on the map. I think I could have split better and just pressured the map better, but overall, so far, so good. I played the lane phase not too poorly, which is what you really want to do. Playing safe in lane is not a bad playstyle at all. And if you're not confident in what you can do, then I recommend just chilling out, doing like a baby, playing like a baby, and then being useful later on. Which is basically what I do with Gangplank, as well as Tryndamere if I don't see an opportunity to get a kill. And I've been putting that into the Nidalee playstyle as well, instead of being so hyper aggressive. And honestly, it's made a huge difference. So I'd recommend you guys possibly do that as well. Like right here, I have a ward. I should have warded. I should have warded another spot too. But you can see they're pinging me. Boom, I get the hit in. I am taking tower shots there, but the way I see it is if I get one of my demolish stacks off, then I'm basically winning that trade, even if I'm taking 1 to like 3 tower shots. And Galio has to stop mid, but then he comes up. Galio actually builds pretty correctly in terms of facing me. He gets that Thorn Mail, which helps him survive, which is really good, and it stops my healing. And right there, team just overstays. Kind of the theme, I guess you could say, in this game. But yeah, you can see my farm. It's pretty insane. Could be higher though with my splitting. So yeah, you can see Frozen Mallet, and the next item is going to be either a Scimitar or a Bloodthirster. And the reason is just yeah, there we go. So yeah, I do have Gathering. Got that 30-minute damage power spike. Now I do think you can go Black Cleaver Iceborne, but in this game I didn't think that Iceborne was needed. So don't get me wrong, there will be games where I do go Black Cleaver Iceborne. You get 40% just off the bat from that. Plus if you take conditioning, you're going to get the extra damage from any other CDR that you get in the game, like possibly Spear Visage and stuff. And yeah, that's going to be the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you found this useful. If you did and you want to see more Nidalee videos and more Nidalee top specifically, make sure to drop a like. That really helps. Also comment smiley face if you do. That way I know. And if you guys want to see any other champs and any other lanes, just comment that below as well. And make sure to subscribe if you already haven't. So, yep. Thanks for watching and have a great day.